Of course, you don't think that we have resources now, or we have international funding now, which we can able to use to facilitate those activities in your own country. If possible, these are the things you also can start. Of course, if you can start, I'm very sure people will see it, they will support it. You can able to use this one means of what encouraging people and attracting donors so that they can able to fund whatever activity you want to undertake. But if you cannot start it on your own, what are the tendency? What are the assurance that even if they give you millions of dollars or thousands of dollars, what are the assurance that you can able to implement it? But for Christ International CLU, most especially the Gandon team, they have shown us that even if we entrust millions of dollars into their care, they can able to implement it well, because at the beginning we did not sponsor them, we did not support them with money or any other thing. On their own, they decide to what cultivate this kind of farm. I'm very sure if we can able to entrust another responsibility in their hand, if we able to entrust money in their care, I'm very sure they can able to implement it well, because they have already started it with their own, with their own initiative, with their own ideas, with their own finances, with their own resources. So based on that, if we can able to entrust money in their hand, I'm very sure they can do more than what they have done now. So my message to other country directors is that you can able to bring up your own initiative. You have to what make a creativity. You have to create something for yourself. Creating something for yourself attracts international donors, also attract us to for us to sell best, even if we don't have much, but even the little we will have, we will try to support you guys. But if you can start somewhere else, even when God want to bless you, there should be something that God can God can increase, but God cannot increase without nothing. You know, out of nothing, he cannot help you, but out of something, you know, the Bible says, "Blessing shall thou be in your field." So, for God to bless you, there must be a field, there must be a farm. So, if Christ International Gandon team have cultivated this one, out of this farm, God can bless them. God can make an increase for them. It also will serve as a stepping stone for other years to come, so that we'll have enough food, we have enough preparation, even when we have international funding.
All right. Lastly, before I we stop this interview, what will be your message to partners, government, and also other churches who seem that to work on the farm or to work on agriculture is a sin or it's not necessary? What will be your message?
Of course, if I may say, working on your own is more important, because if you continue asking from people, the more you ask from people, the more those people, according to the Bible, blessed is the hand that giveth than the one that received. Of course, my message to the partners, we are encouraging partners to sell best. You can able to, you know, in their own illusion, in their own self-will, to sell best. They can able to assist us with finances, with support, both physical support and spiritual support. Of course, the churches that believe that when you are in the farm, you're not important, it is very, very wrong. Because these days, we too much religious than what? Than godliness. Because some of us, we can be at the church for 30 days fasting and prayer. You know, you are busy killing the demon, and poverty is busy killing you. After your 30 days fasting and prayer, when you go back to your house, you meet the same system, you meet the same poverty there. So, but if you can pray, the Bible says pray and watch. So when you are praying, you are watching, and when you are praying, you are walking. And the Bible says, I am the one that give you knowledge. God said, I am the one that give you knowledge to make wealth. So if God give you that knowledge, you have what? And many people have what? They had knowledge about what? The ministry, but they don't have practical knowledge. And this is a dispensation where we should move from what? Head knowledge to what? A practical knowledge. Where you have the knowledge, you apply it, and based on that, you can able to what? Have a better increase. And my message to our partners, our donors, I want to say a very thank you, people that have been supporting us in one way or the other. through prayer, through finances. We want to say thank you, and we are pleading um, for you guys to continually supporting us in your prayers, in your finances, so that we can change the dynamic of Christianity. We want to move from what? A cake day of what? Christianity to what? A holistic gospel wherein we can able to what? Cultivate our own. Pastors believe that the tithe and offering that is coming from the church, they should depend on it. Of course, we don't believe in that. Yes, because if you totally depend on the tithe and offering, automatically the members have to determine your movement. The member determine your even your living. But if we can move from the church to the farm, I am very sure even at the farm we can preach the gospel. Under the tree, you can meet there and preach the gospel. Preaching the gospel does not mean you should what isolate yourself. You have different areas, you have different platforms you can use to preach the gospel. It is very, very more important to our partners that you are giving us your support. We pray that you guys continue to bless us. You guys continue to assist us with what we need to see how best we can able to move the gospel from the olden days to this present generation.
All
Thank you
right.
very much.
All right. Thank you very much for having you here. To the glory of God, I learned one thing, that we should move the gospel from the church to the farm.
Yes.
So everybody need to have a field where God will bless you. So thank you very much for talking to me. God bless you.